In Syria, more than 12,000 civilians escaped from Ghouta today. It is the largest exodus since the Assad regime began bombing the Damascus suburb last month, the last rebel-held town near the capital. Today marks 7 years since the Syrian civil war began. Human rights groups say more than 500,000 have been killed. Nearly 12 million Syrians, more than half the population, have fled their homes.
Carrying what they could, thousands took advantage of the lull in fighting and streamed out of Ghouta, straight past the Syrian army that's been bombarding their neighborhoods relentlessly. We got as close as we could earlier this month. We are here inside eastern Ghouta. This is the front line of this war here in Syria right now. The toll from this war is staggering. More than 400,000 people killed or missing, more than 1 million injured, and more than half of the population, 12 million people, forced to flee their homes. It's hard to remember that this started with peaceful demonstrations against the regime. But the government crackdown was swift, deadly, and quickly spiraled into a civil war. President Bashar al-Assad, backed by Russia and Iran, has stopped at nothing to stay in power, including using chemical weapons against his own people. ISIS and other Islamic extremist groups have thrived in the chaos, pulling the U.S. military into the crisis. 8 years on, it's no longer a civil war, but a world war, and one with no end in sight. Seth Doane, CBS News, Rome.